Curacao, for example, compared to St. Martin, from what you have heard?
What we see is that the last year and of this year here in St. Martin, the violence when the crime is taking place is more than before that, and that is a difference. In Curacao, we had all the times a lot of atraco, and that again, there's nothing new for Curacao, but for St. Martin, it wasn't like that. And now during the last months, we see that, and that's why we get together on, hey, we have to cut the thing now, because but we have till now don't have explanation what has happened, that during the crimes, the violence come with it. It's so hard now, and that's a perquisition for all of us.
Do you think there's much Parliament of the central government? We're going to have a transition, a new government will be formed soon, another month or so. But is there much that the central government can do with this situation, considering the time we have left for the Netherlands until is the dismantling of the Netherlands, until is we know the police is short-staffed. You also need more police officers in Curacao, so we have a kind of a catch-22 situation here.
That's really a problem. It's not from today, we know, and we have to see how we go. And I think that the biggest problem and the biggest thing they have with the gemeenschappelijke voorziening that they have to create between the Antillean Islands, I think that will be possibly a tijdelijke oplossing for this kind of crime.
Mr. Samuel, all these neighborhoods, all these different organizations now, have they anything about setting up, establishing neighborhood watch?
Efforts are being made. Concrete results we haven't noticed yet. There are some neighborhoods are well organized, but where it's more needed, I think still it needs a lot to be desired. You know, if you take, let's say, Mary's Fancy and a Bel Air, you know, these places, they have well-functioning neighborhood organization. But if you take Dutch Quarter and certain areas in Middle Region and Kobe, you know, I think more emphasis should be put on bringing those up in those areas, and I haven't seen it yet.
So, Mr. Samuel, where do we go from here?
Well, this meeting, this meeting was very good. These meetings were very good, and we were able to get a lot of input and get a lot of information from the community. We are going to process this information, and then we are going to come back. Some of the suggestions that we have now, we can probably talk straight to the Minister of Justice to see what can be done on the short term. But the big intention here is to do things for the long term, something that would last and that we can keep crime down as much as possible. Okay?